The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. We're up and running then. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes...
Chance, surely! Now it's Puskas, Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. That has been cut short.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's McAllister. McAllister! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Batistuta really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Puskas.
Puskas clearly held on to it far too long there.
There's the header! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Inzaghi. Played out to the left flank. Messi. Kajolu. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Puskas! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the...
And a header! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Hakimi. Mbappe is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? No, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Stood up well to him there. This looks promising. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's an imaginative... That is Sluta! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rudiger. Now Schlotterbeck. Makaleli. A player who needs no introduction. Messi. Now it's Puskas. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hakimi. And it's Batistuta. And here's Inzaghi. That's good running. It's Inzaghi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. This possibly the last play of the half. Surely now! And the referee has blown for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Puskas. And here's Messi. And here's Mbappe. And here's Zanetti. Filippo Inzaghi. Batistuta, given the lift of his goal. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Samba gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Puskas.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And this is Inzaghi. And he shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Argentina really could have done without this. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia now in a position far more desirable. The crowd are called Makalele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate.